Hello everyone. I wanted to create a video for you to all have a look and go through and understand how to use our latest benchmarking data. And what this will enable you to do is compare your organisational scores against the benchmarking sectors that we have created. So firstly, what you will need to do is go to a safety climate tool report that you have run in the past. If you click on that and then head to the Analyze section where your results will be, what you will be able to do is then, through the Analyze section, click on your tables and charts, and from there you can click on Summary Charts. Now here, your summary of mean scores can be found either in chart or table form. Now what you'll get is a score for each sector and factor. So all of the factors are broken down within the Safety Climate Tool: organisational commitment, health and safety oriented behaviours, health and safety trust, usability procedures, health and safety, engagement, peer group attitude, resources for health and safety, and accident and near miss reporting. So each of those will give you a mean score for your organisation. Next, what you would like to do is click up into the survey help section at the top right here. And what that will do is then enable you to click on the supporting resources tab. Now, within the supporting resources, what we've added is a series of reports and radar graphs around the benchmarking data. So if you start by clicking the bottom link, which is for the benchmarking report, what this will load up for you is a document that we've completed around the benchmarking report that was finished in October 2019. So as you head down through this, what you'll be able to see is an introduction going through all the different industries that we do have covered within the benchmarking sector, as well as then within the first section, we'll give you the all industry comparison group. Within this, we have included the mean scores as well as the minimum and maximum scores. So you'll be able to see the range of data for that area, as well as the mean, and you can make your comparisons within it. So this first page here is for all of the industries. But if you continue to head down, we have different sectors here. So we've got air, we have chemicals and pharmaceuticals, construction, emergency services, food and beverages, nuclear, oil and gas, power, primary manufacturing, professional, scientific and technical, rail, real estate and facilities management, and secondary manufacturing, and water. So then next within the report, we'll actually break it down so you'll be able to see all of those industries to the left-hand side, but this is now only for factor 1 of organisational commitment. This might be useful if, for example, you are an organisation that associates with 2 different types of industries. So, for example, oil and gas and construction, and you'll be able to see the different scores there. It will keep doing this throughout the report for each of the factors that there are for you. So, you've obviously got access to this report, but now you want to make direct comparisons with your scores versus those within the report. So what you'll do is you head back to your supporting resources page and click on the top industry sector benchmarking radar graphs. Now, if you load this, what this will do for you is it will load a overview page, so you'll be able to see a little bit about where to find the data, and if you do need any questions or any more support, our information is there. But then within the first tab, you've got an all industry benchmarking sector. And so here, what you can do is if you just change that 2.17 and play around with that score, that will actually change within the graphs. So then you'll be able to see, for example, within organisational commitment, your score of 3.4 is lower than the average, which is in blue, of a 3.65, but it's higher than the minimum score of 3.06. You can see that for each factor. Obviously, this is comparing it against all industries. But once you have completed this section, the data will automatically pull through into the industry you'd like to look at. So now, for example, within chemical and pharmaceutical, you can see that via looking at the radar graph there, your score within resources for health and safety are higher than the highest score possible. So you know you're doing very well within that sector within chemical and pharmaceutical. But however, you're not doing so well within peer group attitude, which is a very, very low score and lower than the lowest score of that range. So you can see here how this works. The only other thing what we will do is just jump back to the tool and show you how you can apply a filter to the data if you'd like to know a little bit more about how to break down the scores. So here what you do is you can just apply a filter to any of the demographics that you have picked in the past. So for example, we could look at job role or department, site or contractor. We'll look at job role here and we'll just want to look at the scores for senior management. So we click on that and we apply the filter, and what this will now do is it will give you a report just for senior management. So then what you can do is you can take those scores and then input them into the Excel spreadsheet that you've created in the past, and therefore have a series of different reports and graphs for all different departments so you can make some comparisons going forward. So at this point, I would like to say thank you. Obviously, if you do have any more questions, please get in touch and I'll include my details at the end of this, so you can always contact me for further information. And enjoy the benchmarking. Thank you very much.